Greetings, Mark Ronnie. We're going to be looking definitely how we can actually use Google Slide. Yes, because like with approaching the new school year, a lot of you might use in the Google Slide or maybe in the workpiece and all of that. So you want to know exactly the type of slide to use without the blank and all of that. So I'm going to bring you through that particular area. Very important, right? As you can see right here, this itself is Google Slides. So if you don't have it, definitely download on the computer. You can bring up the browser, right? When you bring up the browser, you can come right here, where this 9 dot. You click on it, then you scroll up. So this itself is Google Slides. If you don't have it, so I'm going to come right click on the desktop right here. I'm going to open it, definitely. So when you open it, you go to the different areas in it and all that. Right here, you notice. Right, so I'm going to click right here so to extend it. Right, if you notice all of these here is known as template, right? If you notice the blank, notice you're doing a portfolio like putting in resume and all that, you can actually use this right here in the slides. Notice you can create a photo album, you can actually look at a wedding stuff you can actually put together. But if you notice, you will come over here, when you click, you can actually select a sheet, you can select a doc, just the same, and all of that. Right? If you notice right here is a slide, you can come right here and search. But what you want to be focusing on is just a blank. Right? For you to create the presentation that you wanted to present. Right? And notice this first thing that come right here is a click to add title. Right? If you notice right over here show some themes, so I'm going to close the theme for now. Right? So it's a click right here. You notice when I click right here, you can actually type your theme. Right? You click here to put a subtitle right here. Right? So up here, so a title, right? So you can put a subtitle, definitely. So right, so we're going to be looking at file, view, insert, and all that. Come right across. Yeah, because I want you to get a feel and a look at exactly how this thing work out. Right? So when you click on file, definitely, what will happen definitely when you click on file, right? To show that I can open a new presentation right here. Right here, so that I can actually import the slide. Yes. So for instance, you have a Microsoft PowerPoint. I want it into Google Slide. You can literally click right here and import it definitely into this presentation here. Yeah, so if you will create something in a Microsoft PowerPoint, you can actually import it right here in this Google Slide here. Alright, so that you can actually make a copy. You can actually select a slide, so that you can actually share with others. You can actually publish it on the web just the same. Right, if you notice, you come right here, so show that you can actually download it as Microsoft PowerPoint. Yes, so if you create it in a slides, you can download it. You can also download it as PDF, just the same. You can download it as a JPEG or a PNG file, just the same. Right, here show that you can actually rename. You notice you don't have a name right up here as yet, but you can actually rename. Right, you can make a copy offline available. Right, you want to change the language, you can literally come over here. You notice a different type of language. Right, so if you must in a presentation, maybe in a different country, different language, you can actually translate that. Right here, you can come with the page setup. You can actually adjust this slide here. Show that you can print preview. I can actually print it from this particular angle here. Right, when you go to edit, you notice you can actually redo and undo. Right, so if you delete so by mistake, what you can do definitely, just press Control and Z together. Right, you notice cut and paste. And right here, show that you can actually select all, which means you can select all of the text. You can actually duplicate it. You can also replace it. Right? Very important right here. Let me give you an example right here. From that you can have a basic understand. Right? So if I have welcome right here, notice when I go back right here, reviews it. So select. When I click on select, you notice everything black right here? Yes, that's exactly how it actually works out. Definitely. So when you go to view now, right here, you show that you can actually slideshow, which is show it in a general sense that you can actually see each slide one by one, right? Team builder, right? You can also view with grill right here. You notice right, you can show different grill, horizontal, vertical, and all of that right here. show speakers note. Yes, you can also zoom in and out. You can come right here and get it into full screen. Right, so definitely go to insert. If you notice when I go to insert right here, you can actually upload photo right here. You can actually, this can get it different. If you have it on the desktop, you can actually upload it. If you want to search from the web, you can get from here. But if you have it in a Google Drive, you can literally come right here, or get a photo, or right here, a URL, or the camera. You can actually get a text box and use text box right inside here, just the same. You can insert audio and video in the PowerPoint in the presentation right here. Notice you can also add shape right here, shapes and all that. So look exactly where you find all of these insert, right? You notice you insert a shape, you notice you can insert bar chart, pie chart, and all of that right here. You notice you can also diagram hierarchy here with different type of cycle, relationship and all of that. You can put word art, you notice you have line right here, curve it. Right here, you can put on special character animation right here. You can add link. You notice you can get a new slide right here. You can also put on slide number. Right. So when you come to format, you notice you can actually bold the text. You can actually italic the text right here. You can size through, but if you notice right here, you can actually increase the font size. You notice you can actually change the color. Right, coming in right here. Notice you also have the highlighter. Come right here. You want to capitalize, which is right here. So you have lowercase, uppercase. I have title right here. So very important right there. If you notice, you can change the line space to 1.5 or 1.15. Notice border line right here. Where you have different stuff, you can actually change the color, the width, and everything. And if you want to clear back all the format, then you can actually do this. Right? When you come right here, slide, it show that you can get a new slide. Right? If you come right here, so you can also get a new slide, just the same. You can duplicate a slide, you can actually delete a slide, you can actually skip a slide just the same. You can actually change the background of the slide. Yes, so like white, you can literally change it. You can also apply, you notice, layout. So these are the different layout of the slides them, you notice right here. It's a section header, it's a title, slide right here. And this section header, you notice is right here, it's a title and body. So when you're selecting, you have to know exactly which one to select. And all that. You notice is main, and this one's caption, and all of that. Right? You notice you can add transition to it. You can edit the name just the same. Alright, if you notice arrange right here, you can actually order by sending word behind or bring forward. Right? If you notice right here, you can center on page at the horizontal or vertical. You can actually rotate it or flip it just the same. Alright, when you come to tool, alright, spelling check, you can run a spell check. Always run a spell check on any one of the document because sometimes you can be typing can, C-A-N, and you type C-O-N, and you're not knowing that that's exactly what you type. But while running the spell check, you see exactly what's going on. So F7 is a shortcut key for it. And right here, Control plus Alt plus X, you can also do the same thing here. Right, and if you notice, voice typing, you can actually click right here, so on the talk and everything. Type just the same. Right here, very important. So in tools, you know exactly the voice section, that's very good. Extension, you can actually get more extension to notify. All right, help and all that. So you can actually choose updates and all of that. But if you notice all of these right here, all right, you can actually view them out here because if you notice, if I click right here, notice so that I can select all just the same. The notice page setup and spell check just the same. All right, if you notice right here, I can get a slide. You notice the different slide that I actually just show you right here in tools, right? So if you notice this is says number, but if you're gonna put a video on a slide in Google Doc or Google Slides or in our PowerPoint, always select the blank one. It's very important that you select this one that's a blank. That the video can actually fit properly on it. Right? So if you're gonna put title and body, that's what you want, you select this one. If you want one column text, you choose. If you want one just on the caption, write the one without the title. So you have to definitely plan it how you want the presentation to be and select the appropriate slide right here. So right here, so that I can undo, redo. You want it to print, you can click right here. Notice when you click right here, make sure that generating right here. So very important. If you come right here, make sure that you can actually increase, right? So this is a definitely you can actually print it. You notice it show the name of the printer right here. You can actually come right here, select customer all pages. Come here, you can actually select black and white or colored. Come here, more option, you can select A4, A5, or whatever. Come down here, you can change it and everything. So very important right there. So you can come right here to zoom out the page in and out, right? So if you notice, when you come right just upon insert, you sure that you can actually insert photo and everything. But if you notice, when you come right here, this can actually add text box. But if you come right here and click on it, you notice it show the same thing that what you see in insert. So in two ways, you can actually insert the photo or the video and the in the slide, right? Very important. And if you notice right here, you can add shape. You notice actually show outside. Notice that the line. You notice you can actually get some colors just to see them right here. Notice you come right here, so you can actually edit, right? You can actually change the font size just to see them right here. Yes, you notice you change it. Just to see them, I can actually increase it out and out. So if you notice, most of the data actually see showing right here actually inside of these here. Right? But you have to definitely know how to get it right here. You can actually come, change the color. Just the same, you can add a link from right here. Notice, make sure that you can add a line left, a line right, and all of that. Just the same. So if you notice you haven't seen it right here, so just come right here, click on that, and notice to show you some more. Just the same, you can actually click underneath the bottom right here, so, and right click. Alright, and notice right here says a new slide. And notice there's a second slide out here. If I come right here, I can actually come and click another slide, just the same. So very important. So this is where you can actually do that. Very important. When you're done, you can actually run a slideshow. You come right up here, notice the slideshow. You click a little point right here, presenter view, start from the beginning. Right? So if I click on this now, this is what it actually look like. So escape key, you can press it to exit the thing, right? So if you notice, this is the beginning slide, and this is the rest of the slide, nothing is on it, but this is on the first slide. So that's why I can press the escape key, and it take you right back here. But if I want to share this particular slide now, right, you click it, right, and definitely you just show it save, but for the time being, I'm going to skip it, right? And I notice you come right here, you can also add group, right? So if I come like this and I put in somebody, right, notice it's select, right? So right here, so I can add message. When I add a message now, then definitely I can tell the individual what to do with the document or whatever. If I come right up here, the person can edit it. So you want to see it, the person say, all right, look into it with XYZ, or you can change XYZ. If you click on this, definitely the person can comment on it. But if you click on view, the person can only view it only. Right? And notice I can get the link right here. I can click send. Right? So it's very important right there. I send it off. So if you notice right up here, so if you click, you notice I click, you notice it does put whatever inside here, so say welcome. Right? So very important right here. So if I come right on this particular part, you notice it shows that I can email the same verified from inside here. Right? So it's very important right here. So I'm going to show you exactly where you can import your PowerPoint presentation inside here in case if you do it in PowerPoint and want to get it up here. Let me minimize it some more. So, all right, so this is self. So you create it in PowerPoint, but you definitely want it up there. So you're going to open it. Definitely. So you're going to open it and I'm going to show you how you're going to do that. So if you create it in Microsoft PowerPoint and definitely you want it in Google Slide, it's not a problem. You can actually get it up there just the same by import it. So I'm going to give you a little example how you can actually import it. So far, as you can see right here, this is PowerPoint. So we're going to import it definitely in the Google Slide, right? So very important. All right. So these are what we actually have right here so far. So let me minimize it. Let's bring up the Google. Right. So I want to come right. If you notice, we click on file. Notice the import. So we're going to click on import. Now when you click on import, now notice it shows a recent right here. So it's actually loading all of the recent stuff right here, right? And if you notice, it's a upload. So I'm going to click on upload. You notice it shows that I can drag and drop the file. So I'm going to click on browse. So when I click on browse, what definitely will happen? This is supposed to take us directly to the PowerPoint, right? So this is what we want. So we're going to click right here and open. So when you click on open, notice right here, it's actually showing that we're actually right here, right? So if you notice right here, it display notice the select slide clear and import. So if I click on this one, and notice right here shows the import. So it shows I want to select one slide. Click right here, select two. So I'm going to click right here and the part that said import. Right. So definitely I want you to pay close attention over here. That over here you're going to actually show up. Right. All right. Definitely if you notice, you see show up right over here. Show up right over here. All right. I'm going to run a slideshow and make you see exactly how it look like. All right. So this itself right here, you notice it's having animation, right? So you see that? See it just like that. So you see it, introduction to Google Sheets. Notice so it doesn't matter if you create it in a PowerPoint, it can actually do the same thing and import it right up here in the Google slide right here. Right? So very important. So I hope you have learned something from this video here. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video.